Alright, let's kick things off with a bang. You know what's proper mint? Eating healthy without spending hours in the kitchen. Healthy eating doesn't have to be a faff. It's not all about munching on rabbit food and feeling miserable. Nah, it's about fueling your body with the good stuff, and doing it quickly. Because let's face it, we're all busy bees, aren't we? Between work, gym, and trying to have a social life. Who's got time to be a Michelin star chef? But don't worry, I've got your back. We're gonna smash this healthy eating malarkey together. Think about it. What if you could whip up meals that are not only good for you but taste amazing too? And all in less time than it takes to order a takeaway. That's the dream, right? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to make that dream a reality. Let's go! Right, let's kick off with breakfast, the most important meal of the day. And what's better than waking up to a ready-made brekkie? Enter overnight oats, the breakfast of champions. This little beauty is like having your own personal chef who works while you snooze. How good is that? Here's what you need. A cup of rolled oats, a cup of milk, any kind you fancy, a tablespoon of chia seeds, and a dollop of yogurt. Chuck it all in a jar, give it a good mix, and pop it in the fridge. That's it. Job done. While you're catching those Z's, the oats are soaking up all that goodness, turning into a creamy dream. But wait, there's more. In the morning, it's time to get creative. Add a handful of berries, a sprinkle of nuts, or a drizzle of honey. The possibilities are endless, mate. It's like having a different breakfast every day of the week. This breakfast powerhouse is packed with slow-release carbs, protein, and healthy fats. Overnight oats, your new breakfast bestie. Alright, lunchtime. Now I know what you're thinking. Joe, salads are boring. But hold your horses, because we're about to turn that notion on its head. We're not talking about a sad pile of leaves here. We're talking about a supercharged salad bowl that'll make your taste buds do a happy dance. Let's start with a base of mixed greens, spinach, rocket, kale, whatever tickles your fancy. Now here's where it gets exciting. Add some protein grilled chicken, smoked salmon, or if you're plant-based, some crispy tofu or chickpeas. This is what's going to keep you full and satisfied. No afternoon snack attacks here. Next, let's add some crunch. Throw in some cucumber, bell peppers, and cherry tomatoes. Now for the good stuff, healthy fats. Avocado, nuts, seeds, these are your friends. They'll help your body absorb all those lovely vitamins from the veg. Finally, the dressing. Mix some olive oil, lemon juice, and a touch of honey. Drizzle it over, give it a toss, and voila. You've got yourself a lunch that's not only super healthy, but looks like a piece of art. Right, dinner time. After a long day, the last thing you want is to spend ages in the kitchen, am I right? That's where our one-pan wonder comes in. It's quick, it's easy, and best of all, there's minimal washing up. Music to your ears, eh? Here's what you need. Some chicken breast, or tofu for my veggie pals. A mix of your favorite veggies. I love bell peppers, courgettes, and cherry tomatoes. And some herbs and spices. Chop everything up, chuck it all on a baking tray, drizzle with a bit of olive oil, and sprinkle with your chosen seasonings. Pop it in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes, and that's it. While it's cooking, you can have a quick shower, catch up on your socials, or even squeeze in a cheeky workout. When the timer dings, you'll have a perfectly cooked, balanced meal ready to go. The beauty of this dish is its versatility. You can mix it up with different proteins, veggies, and seasonings. It's a proper nutritional powerhouse, and it tastes amazing too. Section 5. Snack Attack. Energy-packed bites. Now, let's talk snacks. Because, let's face it, sometimes you need a little something to keep you going between meals. But we're not talking about reaching for the biscuit tin or the crisp packet. Oh no, we're going to make some energy-packed bites that'll satisfy your cravings and give you a proper boost. Here's what you need. Some dates, nuts. I like almonds, but use whatever you fancy. A scoop of protein powder and a splash of water. Chuck the dates and nuts in a food processor and blitz until they're all chopped up. Then add the protein powder and a tiny bit of water. Give it another whiz until it all comes together in a sticky mixture. Now for the fun part, get your hands in there and roll the mixture into little balls. If you want to get fancy, you can roll them in desiccated coconut, chia seeds, or cocoa powder. Pop them in the fridge to firm up, and you're done. You've got yourself a batch of homemade energy balls that'll keep in the fridge for a week. These little beauties are perfect for when you need a quick pick-me-up. They're packed with good fats, protein, and natural sugars, so they'll give you a steady release of energy. Section 6. Fitness fusion workouts to complement your meals. All right, let's get moving. Now that we've sorted out your meals, it's time to talk about fitness. Because great nutrition and exercise go together like fish and chips, only a lot healthier. But don't worry, we're not talking about spending hours in the gym. Nah, we're all about quick, effective workouts that'll complement your new eating habits. First up, let's talk height, high-intensity interval training. This is my absolute favorite, and for good reason. It's quick, it's intense, and it gets results. We're talking 20 to 30 minutes of alternating between high-intensity exercises and short rest periods. Think burpees, mountain climbers, and squat jumps. It's tough, but it's over before you know it, and you'll be burning calories for hours afterwards. Next, let's not forget about strength training. Building muscle isn't just about looking good, although that's a nice bonus. It boosts your metabolism, improves your posture, and makes everyday tasks easier. You don't need fancy equipment either. Bodyweight exercises like push-ups, squats, and lunges are brilliant. Or grab some tins from the kitchen cupboard for some improvised weight training. Section 7. Time-saving tricks for busy bees. Now, I know what you're thinking. Joe, this all sounds great, but I'm proper busy. I hear you, mate. That's why I've got some time-saving tricks up my sleeve that'll make healthy eating a doddle, even for the busiest of bees. It's all about working smarter, not harder. First up, batch cooking. This is a game changer. Pick a day when you've got a bit of time, Sunday afternoon works for me, and cook up a storm. Make big batches of things like chili, curry, or soup. Portion them up and stick them in the freezer. Boom! You've got healthy meals ready to go for those hectic weeknights. Just reheat and eat. Easy peasy. Next, let's talk about prepping. Spend a little time chopping veggies and portioning out snacks at the start of the week. It might seem like a faff, but trust me, you'll thank yourself later. When you're rushing out the door in the morning, you can just grab your pre-prepped lunch and go. Section 8. Nutritional nuggets. Why these recipes rock. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty and talk about why these recipes are so blooming good for you. It's not just about counting calories or cutting out food groups. Nah, it's about nourishing your body with the good stuff it needs to thrive. These recipes are packed with nutritional goodness that'll have you feeling like a superhero. First off, let's talk protein. It's not just for bodybuilders, you know. Protein is essential for everyone. It helps build and repair tissues, makes enzymes and hormones, and is a building block of bones, muscles, and skin. Our recipes are loaded with lean proteins like chicken, fish, and plant-based options like beans and lentils. This means you'll stay fuller for longer and your muscles will thank you after a workout. Now, let's chat about complex carbs. These are the good guys of the carb world. They release energy slowly, keeping your blood sugar steady and your energy levels up. Section 9. Taste bud takeover. Flavor without the fuss. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Some of you might be thinking, healthy food tastes bland. Well, I'm here to tell you that's a load of codswallop. Healthy food can be absolutely delicious, and I'm going to show you how to make your taste buds dance without adding a ton of unhealthy stuff. First up, let's talk herbs and spices. These little flavor bombs are your secret weapon in the kitchen. They add tons of taste without any extra calories. Get experimental. Try adding some cumin and paprika to your roast veg, or chuck some fresh basil into your salad. Don't be afraid to mix it up. You might discover a new favorite flavor combo. Next, let's chat about marinades. They're a brilliant way to add flavor to meat, fish, or even tofu. Mix up some olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, and herbs. Let your protein sit in it for a while before cooking. Section 10. Kitchen gadgets. Your healthy eating sidekicks. Alright, let's talk kitchen kit. Now, you don't need a chef's kitchen to eat healthily, but a few key gadgets can make your life a whole lot easier. Think of them as your healthy eating sidekicks, ready to swoop in and save the day when you're short on time or inspiration. First up, let's chat about blenders.